Prognosticating movie trailers in a trailer park.
Welcome to Prognosticating Trailers. I'm your host, Purvis Trixabel. And on today's episode, Together, a movie starring Allison Soft-Ripened Cheese and a one Dave Franco. I didn't know he was French until I saw his name. Wish my name was something like Purvis Yen. At least I'd be good at math or something. Anyways, let's get this party started. We gotta get to the prognostication station. Let's go! All right, we're at the prognostication station. We've got our keystone in us. We're going to see what this movie is now. We don't need to go to the theater. We can't afford it anyways, but here we go. The movie has, once again, Allison Soft-Ripened Cheese and David Franco, the Frenchman. It seems like they are a newlywed couple, so they're about to have sex for the first time, as all Purvis calls it, perroting. Getting down to some scooting into some perroting, says Purvis, but it's scary. It's your first time. You've been waiting 27 years, just like Purvis, and you get to have that one chance. And, you pray to the Lord. They did wait till marriage. Otherwise, everything that happens after that, they deserve because they're sinners. It's just like that simple. They're sinners in the love and eyes of the Lord. Anyways, but it's scary. So maybe something happened and they don't connect like they thought they would on their first time. And then, Allison Brie has to go to therapy. And we've all been to therapy. They called it AA for all Purvis. Yes, I had a drinking problem back in the day. It hit its pinnacle when I penetrated a horse. I called it sexual intercourse, but no one else really found that funny, nor did the kids who saw, because it was at a children's birthday party. And it wasn't really a horse per se, but like one of those ponies the kids ride around on. Well, Purvis gave it his own little special ride, but I got 2 years for that, and that's just what Purvis had to do. I had to do some time. And then I promised to myself and the Lord and the judge that when all Purvis got out, I would only be drinking my Keystone to prognosticate trailers. So here we go. The rest of the movie, it seems like there is some kind of cult involved. And I think the therapist that's running, little Allison's project, I think he's the cult leader. And he has some kind of hollow earth. They're in the cave at some point. There's glowing people. It's like green light cam down there. There could be a Godzilla, maybe a King Kong, maybe a ring dweller down there. Who knows what's down there, but something's going on. I think that therapist is the ringleader, and he's trying to raise the cult's god or something. So they're bringing the negative and the positive, the James and the Allison, together as one amorphous blob to create their god out of what they believe in. And I think that's the most logical thing that could happen in this movie. And they're doing their damnedest to stop this by separating each other, because they know if they don't, the end of the world's coming and these freaking weirdo cult leaders are going to win. And I hope they do win, because that makes a better movie. So I think that's what happens at the end. The cult wins. They become some kind of blob person, and that's them. They take over, and that's the movie. And the cult wins. And, what I say always is drink responsibly and prognosticate the same way. And that's all I got to say. Purvis out. Purvis out!